Good afternoon, y'all. It's 1:10 right now. I honestly don't really have much to do today. I think that's honestly the good thing about documenting mundane days. Even when you don't have anything to do, it's still good to document that. So I guess that is what I'm doing right now. So yesterday's video was day 12. Today is day 13, and now that I think of it, I've actually been doing this for way longer than I did last year. So I've actually gone a little bit further, but I kind of want to talk about how I'm doing that right now. So let's get started with that. I think to get this out of the way first, this isn't the first time I've actually done this. Back in 2024 during the summer, so around June, I actually did do this, except with 30 days, and I decided to do different types of videos each time for that. Although mainly those were vlogs, and I also had a few shorts, but some of them I actually did some cinematic or archive reels that I've made, and that is also something that I'm going to do for this daily vlog. So if there's something that's not a vlog that you will see, then that is probably going to be one of those that I also did during that 30-day challenge. But I think one of the main things I actually want to incorporate aside from that is just some other creative aspects, which is kind of why I want to do more of those archive reels or just cinematic stuff outside of the normal daily vlog. So it's not just me going to classes, which kind of has been that for the past week or so, because I haven't really established what I want to do yet. But I think the one thing that will keep me going now that I'm doing this, also I guess because also my friends have been using Notion, which I actually made a whole page on. I'll put that thing in the description, and also put that video from 2024 in the description, because mostly my Notion setup hasn't changed much since then, but I'm just starting to use it more now. So I'm going to my actual professional dashboard and not the template. In my content creation dashboard, I kind of had to adopt what I typically do. You already know this was the original name for this challenge, but I thought it was too corny, so it just ended up being my 100-day video diary. And here, because this was intended for one video, as I was talking about before, just for the titles, I just decided to use this as my video ideas dump, even though I already have a video ideas dump. But honestly, the only thing that this entry is being used for is just to dump my ideas in here, because I know there is the post-production and pre-production stuff, but because this is multiple videos and not entirely one scripted thing, which I don't want it to be, because so much scripted content in the world now. I mean, I will probably write a script for if I want to do a specific video, but most of the things I'm going to be doing is probably not planned whatsoever, except for if I just jot my ideas down and stuff and make a basic type of thing in here. And aside from doing that challenge back in 2024 with 30 days, I wanted to try to document my entire semester, every day of it, during spring of 2025, but after the 8th day I didn't really want to do that. I think it's mainly because I didn't really like the format of what I was doing it. I remember I would have to go into the stairwell of the East Conference Center, record a voiceover, and then basically also have to record almost everything vertically, and I kind of just didn't really like that format. I kind of like making shorter content sometimes, but I don't really like making shorts in that way, because I feel long form videos have been the one type of thing that I really like making. I guess not really longer videos, even though I have been making videos that go on for an hour or 30 minutes, something like that. I guess long form in terms of this is landscape or horizontal type of videos that I've been wanting to make. It's something that I've been kind of growing up with, even with the rise of platforms like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and everything like that. Doing that, I guess, and also the cinematic type of aspect ratio, or even just the normal format of 16:9 videos, has definitely been something that I have mostly grown up with. Plus also I kind of like doing stuff in 4:3, or even just the square aspect ratio. The one thing I actually want to do with this challenge is also experiment with just random aspect ratios, so I just want to experiment with that, so it's not just the typical widescreen YouTube style video that I've been making. I think the last thing I want to talk about how I'm gonna keep trying to document document every day is no matter what camera I have, just try to bring it whenever. So usually this camera, although it's pretty small, I've kind of tried to like lessen the setup. Even though I do have a camera cage and stuff, I feel like it's a bit too bulky when I do just want to bring my camera and document my life that way. So I think what I have been doing is foregoing that a little bit, unless I want to do like a project where I feel the need to like rig out this camera a lot. I mostly just use the camera itself, the lens that I'm using, which is the Yongnuo 16mm lens, and if that's still too big for me, I use the kit lens, which has actually gave me surprisingly good results when I least expect it, especially during spam last year. But I think for me, just trying to keep my camera setup small and portable just helps me want to bring my camera out more. And if that is still too big for me, I just use my phone. I think that is what really helps me keep creating, things like that. But yeah, I honestly feel like this is a bit of like filler videos or something, but I kind of wanted to be able to make something, and actually I was supposed to talk about this yesterday, but I feel like this is just going to be a relatively simple video and stuff that shouldn't really take long for me to edit. But yeah, I think with that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.